I gave my parents fist, tried so hard. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making a stop that time, Nick Cross.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That one gains 7. And it sets up a Houston first.
The Texans first down.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 now. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41. A give to Mixon up the middle. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, and that's him 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 48. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Blitz coming for Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Y'all can't talk about basic. No Power Ranger.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
What's that? 19 Texas.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Cox, this is Noel. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
They take the handoff, now Richardson. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And he works this to the 38 before going down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like it needs some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Richardson will do it himself. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up their opening drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to take Dell there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And that ball's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Got his man, this is Knoll. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 31-yard play, and the Texans are going to have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10, around to Mixon. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stop that run before it could get going.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. JT Tuimoloau, national champ at Ohio State, there on the tackle.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready? And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Taylor again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel the momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
70, Hawk 7, Panthers 70.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And he has it right near midfield here. Just about a yard short. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Case, depends on how well you can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Taken down at the 50.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Richardson on third. He puts some juice on it deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Viking 18.
Richardson will do it himself. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Richardson will do it himself. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
Anderson on the tackle.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll throw on third and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
18. What's that?
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
And the Texans first down.
All right.
Here's Chubb up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Texans hoping to grow their lead before halftime. First down, ball at the 36.
Oh, 18. What's up? Where's the hot?
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Completed over the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
38-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 38. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, Parker, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
It's a 21-yard gain, and the Texans are going to have a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
48-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Into the hands of Dell. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
All right. 19 seconds. Look the hot. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
To the air, Stroud. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing is Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw on first down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10.
Play fake. Here's Richardson. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. They've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First and 10 from the 41.
Colts, first down. First and 10.
Taylor now up the middle. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. From the 37. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for another Colts. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Richardson will do it himself. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision before he gets running. Yeah. So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. 39. He set up the screen to Higgins. And he's tackled for no gain.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Get some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Texans first down.
Look at hot. 18.
Here's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Running left is Mixon. Room to run inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push the lead up to 12.
16.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Houston.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Return. The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Option give to Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They begin the drive with Joe. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-possession game. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans go up by 19.
16. Naimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Pittman's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 26
That's just
yards.
awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it doing right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Once more now, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Richardson. Oh, he's got it in close. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
24.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set for the onside kick. Did the Colts get to it in time? Yes! It's Colts football! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Already.
On play action, here's Stroud. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Colts pick it up. And he's out and clear. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts now within 1 score in the 4th. Like a freight train leaving the the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more?
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
White Tony. 19 Texas. Hey, south. Buggy. Where's the hot?
Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Here we go. 19.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They did it! He made the interception! Nick Cross has it. And he makes the Mets go! It's a touchdown on the pick 6! Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings. You can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Tony. 11.
Stroud from the pistol. Ooh, and quick there. They bring him to the turn. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Another try following the sack. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. On the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He gets him out of the deep part there now. This is out across the 20.
The Colts take over
file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into...
And they take this